What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup for our big game at Chelsea this weekend. The end of the trilogy, the January Chelsea trilogy. Well, we've lost the first two games in the semi-final. Now it's time to get our own back in the league game at Stamford Bridge this weekend, which is a really important league game when you're looking at the table. If we win this, we are actually in touching distance of Chelsea.
Yeah, considering the games in hand we have and all that stuff. So definitely important game. We could a draw's a good result, but if we could somehow grab win, that could make a massive difference to what we're looking to achieve this season.
Yeah, Antonio Conte's been speaking in his press conference. Quite interesting stuff. Let's run through the team news.
So we're expecting Son and Romero back after the international break. Son, he said, is progressing well, but he's not quite ready for this week. Emerson Royale, he said, started the game against Leicester in midweek, but he started with a physical problem, and he said that's why he was taken off at half-time, because he was struggling quite a bit, and he thanked him for being available for that game, but it sounds like he's not going to be available for this game. There are a couple of injuries. He said that they're managing from Wednesday night, but didn't confirm who they were. But in great news, Eric Dyer is back in contention, and he is going to be available for the Chelsea game.
All right, brilliant. So let's get into the lineup. The formation that we're going to go is a 3-5-2 formation, the same formation deployed in the Leicester game. He was asked actually in the press conference which formation he's going to go with, but he wasn't giving too much away, was he?
Yeah, he was saying how when everyone's fit and available, he likes to play with the three strikers, but with Sonny being injured, that wasn't quite available. That wasn't quite to his liking. So he said it might be. He said different circumstances demand different situations, and he might change it, but he wasn't kind of confirming either way.
Yeah.
Why would he?
Yeah, exactly. Why would he? But, you know, you might have got spoilers to see who's going to be in goal. But obviously in goal is going to be a brand new contract to Hugo Lloris, 2-year extra, 2024. It runs out now. So obviously Hugo is going to be in goal for this one.
Yeah, fantastic first game since signing his contract. And it's great news. We got him tied down. And he obviously starts in this game. I thought he again, had a great season so far. And looking forward to more games with Hugo in goal.
So Hugo in goal, right wing back, seeing as Emerson's out, Doherty is pretty much our only option there, isn't he?
Yeah, looks like it. Looks like Emerson's going to be missing out. Doherty, to be fair, had a decent second half against Leicester, but I do worry about him coming up against quicker, better players that Chelsea have. So we'll see how that fares, but Doherty looks like he's going to start.
At least we won't be seeing him on the left.
Yeah, that's definitely right. That's one positive.
All right, let's move into the centre-back options, which is looking a lot more beefier now with Sanchez. We're going to go for on the right side.
Yeah, I'm happy with that because he looks a lot more comfortable when he's on the right-hand side, and instead of being in centre and leading the back three. So I'm happy for him. That should take a bit of responsibility off his shoulders as well. So yeah, Sanchez on the right.
In the centre, a return to the side, a much needed return to the side for Eric Dyer.
Yeah, very happy to have him back. Provides a lot of leadership at the back, and also his ability on the ball much better than Sanchez from that central position. So really glad he's back in the back three.
So that's Sanchez, Dyer, and on the left side is obviously going to be Ben Davies. Yeah, he's been stellar since Conte's come in.
He has, and he's pretty much been a 7 out of 10 at least every game, if not more. So obviously he's the most comfortable on that left-hand side as well. So obviously Ben Davies will start.
And then to make up that back five, we're going to go for Reguilon on the left wing. But I got a feeling actually Sessegnon could play, but we've gone for Reguilon.
He went off fairly early. Well, not early, but he went off 10 minutes ago, didn't he, to bring on
he could be one of the
Lucas.
Injury concerns.
He could be. But I thought actually throughout most of the game he was quite a big threat, and we definitely need one of him or Sessegnon in the lineup and providing a threat on the wing backs, because we didn't do that over two legs with Doherty on that side. So we're going to go with Reguilon, but if it's Sessegnon, it's also a good option, but at least it's not Doherty.
Yeah. So let's run through that back line with you one more time. So obviously Hugo Lloris in goal, a back three of Sanchez, Dyer and Davies. Reguilon left wing back, Doherty right wing back. In the three in midfield, the first player we're going to look at is Ollie Skip.
Yeah, he has to start. He's obviously a London derby, so he has to be up for it. And I thought he had a very good game with more license to go forward against Leicester. So I think he's going to start this one.
Yeah, agreed. Next to him, we're going to look at Harry Winks.
He did go off fairly early against Leicester, so he could be one of the injury concerns. But assuming he's not, I think he retains his place. So he got a good assist in midweek, and off the back of another good performance, and he's much improved since Conte's come in. So we're putting Winks in there.
Yeah, and we're going to need his Hollywood passes every single, like he's doing every game at the moment in Harry Winks. Next to him, we're going to look at Pierre-Emile Højbjerg with a much improved performance, wasn't it, last game?
Yeah, Højbjerg was a massive reason that we won the game on Wednesday night. He was a big reason defensively and offensively, going both ways. So I actually thought he also played quite well in the second leg against Chelsea as well. So his performances do seem to be improving. And he's a very important player for Conte, which I think clearly for him, you see that by the fact that he starts every game as well. He seems to be a player that he trusts and that he thinks is very vital. You never see him take Højbjerg off as well, very rarely. He's always taking off Skip or Winks first. Yeah. So shows what he thinks of Højbjerg.
Definitely. So that's a middle three of Skip, Winks and Højbjerg. Up front, the first player we're going to look at is Lucas Moura.
Yeah, we think Moore is going to start just because he's been one of the main attackers. But if I was Conte, I would start Bergwijn. I think he's been better suited for this game with his physicality and his runs in behind. But Lucas has been fairly good this season despite a fairly poor performance in midweek. So I think Lucas will retain his place.
And then next to him is obviously going to be Harry Kane, who actually put in his best performance of the season in this last game.
Yeah, I thought he was absolutely exceptional against Leicester. Really ran them ragged. They didn't know how to deal with him. And if he can put a similar performance in against Chelsea, they could be in for a difficult game. So I'm looking forward to what he has to offer. Just hope he's not one of the injury problems, that's for sure. But yeah, look, Kane, obviously our main player, and he's definitely back in form at the moment.
All right, so let's run through that team with you one more time. Hugo Lloris in goal, a back three of Sanchez, Dyer and Davis. Left wing back Reguilon, right wing back Matt Doherty, Højbjerg, Winks and Skippy in the middle three, and Kane and Moura up front to make up the 11. If this is the 11, what prediction are you going for?
1-1.
1-1, yeah. I'm going to go for the same, to be honest. I think that with Dyer in the team now, it gives us that extra option at the back. I think we'll be a lot more solid at the back now with Dyer there, with Tanganga out of the team and Sanchez back to his preferred right-hand side role. I think that will give us a lot more solidity. So there is a chance we can win this game. I think there really is. I mean, Chelsea not playing well at the moment. When they played against us in the semi-final, they outclassed us in both games, but they only scored from our detrimental errors. So if we can wipe that out of our game this week, I think there's a chance. I really do.
I don't see us winning. I really don't see us winning. I think Chelsea, even though they're in bad run, they haven't lost many or any. When was the last time they lost? They lost to Chelsea. They lost to Chelsea. Sorry, to City. Lost to City, sorry.
Yeah.
They lost to City last time out, but they don't lose many games. So I think it's still going to be very, very difficult to get a win. And I'm sure Tuchel's going to have a plan up his sleeve, but we're in good form, especially in the league, and we're going to be confident. So I see us getting a point. I find it very hard to see us getting a win.
Yeah, it will be difficult, but I think there's definitely more chances for us to win this game than there was in the in any of the legs of the semi-final. So I hold a slight bit of hope that we can go there and win. But yeah, it's obviously more likely it's going to be a draw or a loss, to be honest. But that is our predicted lineup. That is our predicted score lines. I want to know your predicted lineup in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.